Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to another Foron-Asham Stanley stream. Today we have a big game. We are up against Caidcaston Park, who are currently top of the table and one of the most active teams in the league. So all to play for today. We return home to the Foron-Asham Stanley Stadium after 3 games away from home and a mixed bag of success on the road. I think we managed 2 draws and 1 win, so 5 points on the road isn't too bad, but we were certainly hoping for a little bit more. Certainly yesterday against Tort Town, one of the zombie teams in the league, we only managed a draw and from a penalty in the second half to kind of tie that up. So looking at some of the results from yesterday, so Keith, who have now leapfrogged us, they were behind us yesterday. We managed a draw against them a couple of games ago, but they beat Foron-Asham, who are bottom of the table and yet to score a point, 4-0 quite comfortably at home. Sal Villa beat Epinal Rangers, who are second bottom of the table as well, so kind of not an unexpected result there as well, but managing a 2-0 win there. Tort Town, as I mentioned, sort of in that relegation battle as well, they were leading for a lot of that game, and then we managed to kind of tie that up, but a little bit disappointing. As I say, we were hoping for all 3 points yesterday, but it was not to be. East Witton Albion and Burnley Pet. East Witton got a equaliser late on in that game as well, which did us a bit of a favour as well, because Burnley Pet were right behind us and chasing our tails, so we managed to kind of keep a bit of a breathing space between us and them. And then Caidcaston Park, who we played today, comfortable win at Petford Villa, 4-1 away from home. We managed to beat Petford Villa as well, 3-0. Again, one of the unmanaged teams, but have had very, very good success all season, considering they are a zombie team. So, and then Sarum Rovers against Martman was a tie as well. So 3-3 there, and Sarum Rovers dropping points, who are above us. So it's getting pretty tasty at the top. It's quite tight. Caidcaston have opened up a little bit of a lead. They're 4 points now ahead of Keith Sut, so a bit of breathing space for them. We are looking to close that gap today. A win could take us second. Caidcaston will remain top regardless of the result, though. But we're certainly hoping to make some ground and stay within touching distance of them as the season progresses, and we're nearly about the halfway stage. A couple more games and we'll be there. So looking at the games today, so Keith Sut, who are currently second, they play Sarum Rovers, who are currently third, so that's going to be another big game. So we've got first versus fourth and second versus third today, so lots to play for. So hopefully see some movement at the top of the table. Sal Villa and Burnley Pet then play each other, and again there it's a bit of a scramble there for 6th, 7th place. As I say, we play at home against Caidcaston Park, and then East Witton against Martman in that lower relegation battle. So that could be an interesting game as well. So up and down the grounds, we've got some good games today. Epinal Rangers against Tort Town, again another tight one, and then Petford Villa against Foron-Asham should be the only clear result at this point, I guess, based on the table standings, but we'll see how we go. Foron-Asham looking for their first points, and Petford Villa have dropped off the pace recently, just as I say, being a zombie team. They've started off very strong, which is a little bit surprising looking at their squad, but they've, as I say, their conditioning, and I think it's probably playing into effect there as well. Today's lineup, so we're back at home, so we're back in our home kit, which is nice to see. We have our first 11 and well rested after a couple of games against zombie teams. Kind of regret playing, well, not playing some of our first team starters with the ending result, but overall we've got a good healthy squad for today's game. Smith in goal has been formidable all season. A back three of Fernandez, Ibrahim and Song, and then on the left wing we've got Ferrari, and on the right wing Inu. And then in the centre of the park, we've got Lang, and Hernandez is our captain and has been man of the match on a number of occasions and is our top goal scorer with 3, or joint top goal scorer, registering 3 goals this season. Up front on the left, we've got Peter Vogel, and then on the right, we've got Martinez. And then up front, we've got the Mexican magician Gonzalez, and all 3 of those are on 2 yellow cards, so might be looking at suspensions. On the bench, we've got Ferrario, Diaz, or 2 Diazes. The central midfield player Diaz is also on 2 yellow cards. Molina, who comes in or could come in as an attacking midfield player, and then Meza and Ferrario up front. So we've got some options if we do want to change formations as we progress. Looking at Caidcaston, this is how they lined up yesterday, and I think they've been pretty much a 4-3-3 all season. Pretty good and strong team across the board. They, as I say, they've been resting players as well, so I'm expecting a tough game today. Their goalkeeper Chen is their star player, 40 rated and bronze player, and I think there's only 2 bronze players in the league, and he is one of them. So it's going to be difficult to get past him, I'm sure, but hopefully we'll be able to muster up some results there. So let us know any score predictions. Let us know how your Footium teams are getting on. Great to hear from you. Let us know if you're watching. It'd be great to hear from you. Another thing that we've done as well for today, we've got our tickets, which so if anyone that's been watching or looking on the website, we are expecting to drop these tickets as potentially NFTs to the away teams when season 1 gets underway. So we have these tickets kind of designed, which include a little few Easter eggs in here as well, which I'll let you find on your own, but one of them was already found earlier today. So we're a couple of minutes away from kickoff, so we'll just make sure everything's ready in the back end. A couple of minutes. So let us know your score predictions, and if you who you think is going to win. As I say, it's going to be an interesting game against the top team. If you are the manager of Caidcaston as well, let us know. We might be a little bit more coy with some of our tactics on the back end here, but obviously as we see how we go and as the game progresses. All right, so as I say, just give us a couple of moments as we get everything set up in the back end, and then we'll be back shortly for kickoff. Alright, we are at kickoff time, so we're just going to wait for this to pull through in terms of the game. Sometimes it does take a couple of moments just to kind of get live and and get going. But as soon as we have that live, we'll flick to the game. Please let us know if you're there. If you've got any score predictions as we go, I'm hoping for a win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Foron-Asham Stanley. We will see how we go though. There we go. We're now in the game. Perfect. All right, so yeah, some action around. So we'll see how we go. We've also got a new goal sting as well to play with the new upgraded badge we have. Some of the old graphics are a little bit out of date, so we need to update. So which is a bit of an ongoing process, but we've got a new goal sting for today's game. So hopefully we'll see that in action at some point. Not too much going on around the grounds. We do have a goal at Martman Athletic in that bottom of the table clash there. They've scored an early goal at East Witten Albion, so an early goal there would see them come out of the relegation zone, I believe. So far, not too much to report. Caidcaston have got the better of the possession so far, but only just fairly equal. No shots on target just yet. So we'll see how we go. We have been playing a 4-3-3 formation, which is for most of the season really, but 5-2-3 we've reverted to today, which is our favoured formation. But something against some of those zombie teams, we've found that it hasn't been as effective. So yeah, 5-2-3 today. Shot coming in here for Garcia for Caidcaston, but it's blocked. Caidcaston, as I mentioned, sticking with that 4-3-3 formation. Their condition is pretty good. A couple of players are kind of playing out of position, but certainly strong in those positions that they are playing. So ones to watch. Their centre back, left back, both 39 rated, as well as their left winger 37. And as I mentioned, their goalkeeper. Well, they've got a new goalkeeper from the looks of it. Chen is 46 rated, not 40 rated, as I mentioned earlier. So must have misread that. So yeah, tough game today then. Expected with this team, but hopefully we'll get good. Tort Town have got an early goal on Epping Rangers as well. So again in that relegation battle there, Tort Town getting an early lead on Epping Rangers. So piling on the misery for Epping, but that should help them pull out of that relegation battle low as well. But with Martman winning as well, that might be interesting to see what that does. We will do a live updated table at half time as well when we get there. Two now at Martman Athletic, and they extend their lead over East Witten Albion. So a comfortable start to Martman Athletic. They'll be happy with that start. Dangerous attack here, but only the one shot registered so far in the whole game, and it's pretty even and balanced across the two teams, which we were kind of expecting based on the two teams and how they're lining up. But yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more action, a few more chances. Thank you for the follow there. Is it Blue Tree? Thanks for joining us. Let us know if you've got any score predictions. Let us know how your Footium teams are doing as well. Petford Villa have taken the lead on Fro Whitney as well, so to say that's not too surprising with where Fro Whitney are in the league. Petford Villa right behind us, so we need a result today to hold on to these top four spots. It's going to be lots to play for. An interesting game week with so many teams playing each other close around where they're positioned, so there could be some significant movement in the league. Caidcaston in the box, but it goes out of play. A shot coming in from Caidcaston from Howell, and it's saved by Jerome Smith. That's their second shot. We haven't registered a shot yet on target. Possession-wise, we are growing into this game at 55% now, so taking a little bit of advantage of there. But yeah, no shots yet to speak of. Epinal Rangers have got an equaliser at Tort Town, so that will help them and their game to bring them out of the relegation zone. It'll be interesting to see how that ends up, but certainly all positive for them at the moment. For those that are watching live as well, a shot here from Caidcaston. Another save from Jerome Smith. He's been a great goalkeeper all season. He's also contributed to the goals as well. He's got one goal, as well as making a penalty save as well in a formidable 5-1 win earlier in the season. So yeah, 3 shots to Caidcaston, and we still haven't got off the mark there as well. But we are growing into this game possession-wise, so we will see if we need to make some changes as the game progresses. With a goal for Caidcaston. Garcia, they're 1-0 up, away from home. Garcia is their left wing, I believe, who I mentioned earlier. Oh no, it's their centre forward. Sorry. 33 rated centre forward, got off the mark. Assist goes to their central midfield player, 38 rated. So they've got a pretty good squad overall. Disappointed to concede, but we haven't registered a shot on target yet. So we might have to review that to see if we want to change anything up tactics wise or formation wise, so we'll see. Dangerous attack, but still amounts to nothing and still waiting to register a shot. Markman Athletic are now 3-0 up at East Witton Albion, and Petford Villa are now 2-0 up at Fro Whitney, and Tor Town have got another one to take the lead over Epinal Rangers there, so no real surprises yet in the league. Got a yellow card here for Shingu Inu. That might be his second of the season as well. That's his first yellow card of the season, so very good from that perspective. Another shot coming in from Hassan. Blocked this time. Yeah, disappointed we've not been able to muster up a shot yet. The rest of the stats look pretty equal, but yeah, just nothing creative going forward yet. Lots of possession, but nothing in that last third to create any chances. Where's Caidcaston? 5 shots already, which is a little bit disappointing. We've got another goal. It's an equaliser. Our central midfielder Lang has got us back in the game. Lang was player of the match, a few matches, well, one of the early matches of the season, but he's got us back in the game. We're now 1-1 after 40 minutes, so all to play for. Nice to see a goal coming into the half time, and I'm hoping, well, maybe even to get a sneaky second. A shot coming in over here from Caidcaston, but it's saved. Yeah, it'd be nice to get another one just before half time, going into that half time, but certainly an equaliser before the half is nice to see as well. See if there was an assist to that goal. Yeah, Ferrari on that left wing back has got the assist there as well with that goal. So yeah, nice to see it. One goal registered and one shot and one goal registered. So always good to see. That was Lang's second goal of the season, the first being a penalty, and then it was Ferrari's second assist of the season as well, and he's not played that many games, considering he's one of our better players in the squad. He came from Rumba, but yeah, hasn't had that many runs out yet, just with the change of different formations, so we'll hope to see a bit more of him in the second half of the season. Garcia gets another shot away, but it's blocked. I'll wait till half time to actually refresh the game page. The timings at the top there seem to have been thrown out, which I know is a known bug. But hopefully a refresh will see that straight. Gonzalez with a late shot here at the 45th minute, but gets blocked. We do not want to concede now. We want to kind of go into this break either tied at 1-1, and there it is, 1-1 at the half. Possession wise, yeah, pretty good half overall. Okay with it. As I say, it would be nice to have seen a few more shots, and we kind of really invited them in the first half of that game without registering too many shots. So the equaliser was important though, as we kind of go into that half, and helps us kind of regroup. So yeah, fingers crossed we will get a good result in the second half and come back into it. So going around the grounds, and sorry, let me just update graphic here just so you can see it properly. So yeah, going around the grounds. Epinal Rangers losing to Tort Town after tying up the game. Tort Town have taken the lead again. Sal Villa have got one at Burnley Pet to take the lead there. Petford Villa are 2-0 up over at Foron-Asham, which is not too surprising with Foron-Asham not being able to even register a shot on any points yet so far this season. Martman Athletic, though, is probably, I'm not sure if the result is surprising, but certainly they're a relegation battle there, and they have really dominated that game. They're 5-0 now up away from home at East Witten, who are second bottom of the league, but yeah, some misery pile onto them. Let me see if I can just update this table, if it's going to pull through. So this is the live table as it currently stands, I believe. So yeah, we would move down to 5th position with Petford Villa beating Foron-Asham. So we would lose that spot as it currently stands, and drop further down and away from the top of the table there. But yeah, certainly all to play for in this second half. Stats wise, as I say, we've had better possession, but not as many shots. So hopefully we can rectify that in this second half. Maybe move to a bit more of an attacking formation, or maybe the tactics in the back end. We will see. Fouls committed and yellow cards have certainly been a bit more dirty, but they've had the better in terms of the corners as well as the shots on target. So all to play for the second half. Blue Tree, thanks for joining us. First time chat, thank you. Great work with the live stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a work in progress. We kind of had a couple of the beta leagues up and running for live streaming. and I've kind of played around with the graphics and put everything together. So thankfully the front end hasn't changed too much for this season 0. So it's not been too much work to change it, but ongoing looking for ways to improve. So thanks for joining and thanks for the follow, and thanks for the comments. So Blue Tree, do you have a Footium team? Your name seems familiar, so I'm sure you're in the Discord. But which team do you have? We're just waiting for second half to kick off. And I don't know if the manager of Caidcaston is watching as well. It'd be good to hear from you if you are. Good to know how coy I should be with my tactical changes. When the season gets going as well, we might have to review how open I am with some of the tactical changes and things, but we will see how we go. So second half is underway. Hopefully we'll get a winner here. As I say, pretty positive first half, but hopefully we'll be able to keep them at bay and maybe sneak a winner as well. Two well-balanced teams. I think they probably edge it in terms of player ratings. But both teams well managed. So, we've got a goal. It's Daniel Ferrari. We've taken the lead. A goal and an assist for Daniel Ferrari today, and assisted by our right wing back, scored by our left wing back. We're 2-1 up and coasting along now. Hopefully we can build on this. And take all 3 points and catch up to the rest of the pack in the league. We want to stay in touching distance. We're at the halfway mark of the season, so still a long way to go, but we want to make sure that we're still in the mix game by game. So that's a big goal for us, and the Fast Army and the home team support will be delighted with that. It's our first home game in a while, so nice to come home and give them something to cheer about. And we've got another goal. It's Caidcaston, a quick return and response equaliser from Alan Griffin. So it's now 2-2. We weren't able to hold on to that lead for very long. Their right winger, their captain as well, has equalised this up pretty promptly after we took the lead. Yeah, good leadership from their captain. 90 leadership as well. So it looks like it was assisted by their left back Yi as well. So another shot coming in from Caidcaston, and it's saved from Jerome Smith. Let's see any changes made from the away team. We'll keep an eye on that as well as we progress through the game. Another goal. Peter Vogel has scored a goal. Our left winger has taken the lead for us again. It's now 3-2. Goals are flying in at left, right and centre. Peter Vogel, and I think that was his third of the season. A great goal. Looks like there wasn't an assist for that one. Hernandez, our youth captain and young prospect central midfield player, has got the assist for that as well. So 3-2 now the score. Martinez coming in as well. Our right winger has made it 4. It's 4-2. Another goal, and we are dominating this game now. Was not expecting this response after the first half, but we're very happy with how things are going now. 4-2 the score, and really looking in command of this game, and hoping we can build on this. Another shot coming in from Garcia for Caidcaston, but it's blocked this time. Looks like there wasn't an assist for that last goal as well, so it's yeah, just a straight goal for that one, no assist. A flurry of goals is nice to see. 4 goals this half so far, so yeah, certainly in our favour. So very happy with this, and hopefully we will continue to push on and maybe even get a 5th here. Looking at around the grounds, Keith's at 3. It was 0-0 at half time. They're now 3-0 up at Sound Rovers. So that's I think it was 2nd versus 3rd at the start of the game. So yeah, good result for them. And Petford have got a 3rd there as well. And then Burnley Pet have equalised at Sal Villa. So lots of goals going in and around the grounds, and then Tort Town have also extended their lead on Epinal Rangers. It's 3-1 there now as well, so lots of goals the second half around the grounds. We'll see what that does to the table at the end of the game, but certainly lots to play for, and as I say, some interesting games and where everyone's positioned. So things seem to have calmed down now. There don't seem as many chances or as action, but the video display here seems to be going pretty quick. A shot coming in here from Gonzalez, and it's saved. Gonzalez is our Mexican magician, who is our centre forward, but he's only scored two goals early on in the season, but hasn't been on the score sheet for a while now, so going through a bit of a patch, but hopefully he'll be able to capitalise and get a shot and a goal here. But, we will see, but certainly things have evened up on the possession wise. Caidcaston coming back into it, but number of shots have certainly increased significantly following this second half. We're at the 70-minute mark. We're going to start thinking about making some substitutions. I don't believe Caidcaston have made any changes to their team yet as we walk through this, so we will see how we go. I'm going to actually make a couple of substitutions here. Shot coming in from Martinez, and another goal. It makes it 5. I think the developers at Footium knew I had a new goal sting and wanted to see it in plenty of action. So we've scored 5 goals with 5-2 up now at Caidcaston, well, at home to Caidcaston Park, top of the table. So a dominant display here, and hoping we can really catch up with the pack and push for those top spaces. Some other results will be interesting to see where we end up at the end of this game, but make sure that we stay in touching distance of that top tier, of those top teams, and going from there. So going to make a couple of substitutions here. A dangerous attack from Caidcaston, but it amounts to nothing. It's a 5-2 the score here. I can't believe it. I was not expecting such a big difference in the game. Another shot here from Ferrari, looking for his 2nd of the game, but it makes a save from Chen in goal. We were certainly hoping for all 3 points today, but yeah, this display has been something else. We got a foul here inside the box, but it was to them, and inside the box now for a dangerous attack. Caidcaston results in a corner. Seems to be cleared, and the ball is with us and goes out for a goal kick. Substitutions have been made. So Meza, who's our 2nd string centre forward with youth on his side, is actually our joint goal scorer. He's now come on from Gonzalez. As I say, he's hit that bit of a dry spell. Ferraria has then come in the left wing, taking off Peter Fogel. He always suffers a little bit with conditioning. Antonio Diaz shoots, but it's saved, and the other substitution was Antonio Diaz coming in for Lang as well, who got their first goal in central midfielder. Shot coming in here from Daniel Ferreira, again looking for that 2nd goal. He's got a goal and assist this game, and we're still in the box. And another shot coming in, this time from Diaz, and another save from Chen. We are looking to dominate this game, and the shots now 10 apiece. We've really come back into this game and found our feet. 55% against their 45, as well as now more shots on target as well, considering where we were from that first half. Love to see it. 5-2, but the home supporters are asking for a 6 goal. They're not happy with 5. We want 6. Martinez is looking for his hat-trick as well, so yeah, he's on 2 goals now, so in the box of Caidcaston, dangerous attack, but it goes out of play. Some more goals around the ground, but nothing too significant to affect some of the results. I think Bernie Pett have got looks like a late winner there. Oh, I've got a goal here. Caidcaston have got another one back and looking to push on late on this game. It's now 5-3. They've still a bit of time to play, but they'll be looking for a 4th, if not a 5th. But hopefully the time will run out, and hopefully we might even get a 6, just to kind of put this to bed now in the box with a dangerous attack. Full time, there we go, 5-3 the end result, and what a game. We were not expecting that, but as I say, playing top place, we were expecting a tough game, and it was certainly for the first half. That second half, we really came out of the blocks. Ferrari with that early goal, and then Caidcaston came back pretty much instantly, but then we just kicked on and really dominated the game and took the lead emphatically to take that to 5-2, and then a late goal from Caidcaston made it 5-3, but it was probably too little too late, but worked in our favour. Looking at some of the scores around the ground, so Epinal Rangers, Tort Town, I believe they're all finished now. That finished 3-1. Tort Town beating Epinal Rangers in that relegation battle there. Sal Villa lost to Bernie Pett. Bernie Pett with a late goal there to take the win and all 3 points away from home. As I say, they're right behind us, or we're right behind us in the league. So it's probably not the best of results for us, but yeah, obviously with our win today, that will be helpful. Petford Villa and Fro Wickney, as I say, Fro Wickney have yet to register even a point this season as well, so not a surprising result there. But Petford getting the job done 5-0. I think the surprise of the day is probably Martman Athletic, 7-1 in the end at East Witton Albion in that relegation battle. Both teams were in the relegation zone ahead of this game, so 7-1, and they've really taken it to them. So if we can pull up the table, which I believe should reflect the true results and the updated results. So as you can see, Caidcaston have still top, which we knew they would be regardless of today's result, just with being 4 points ahead. But that's the results today have really closed that down. So they're only got a 1 point lead now over Caidcaston, who managed that 3-0 win today as well. So Caidcaston second. We find ourselves in third on goal difference with Petford Villa on the same amount of points. And then Sarum Rovers only lost today to Caidcaston. So that's put them down the table. They were second and now they've dropped down to fifth. That's how tight the table is. Benny Pet getting their win, keep within striking distance of those top spaces. And then the bit of a gap then between the rest of the team. But Sal Villa and Markman getting wins today. So Sal Villa lost, but certainly the bottom of the table is pretty tight as well, but starting to open up a little bit with some of these results. So all to play for as we go into the next game, which is halfway of the season. Thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Please do like and share. Engage with the content. It's always free, but it always helps grow the channels. Both, obviously my channels, but also grows the game as well and gets it to wider eyes as well. So thank you very much for joining us. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but we'll certainly hope to, if we can do, and then over the weekend as well. We'll see how the plans progress, but we'll certainly be keeping an eye on, and if not, we'll be streaming again at some point next week as well. So thanks again for joining us. I hope your Footium teams do well. And thanks for joining for what has been a great game. And we will see you next time. Thanks again.